What's good, y'all? It's your boy Yang, and we have Smoo here with us. We are off cam, but today we are doing a tier list on support cards. There is like 40 plus something support cards. We're going to do our best to shave through this and rank them based on how good they are, from D tier all the way to S tier.
Yes,
So,
sir.
of course, we have Professor Oak all the way at the top. That's just guaranteed. We're not even going to debate that. That's just a waste of everyone's time. But the next card in line, we have Misty. So
Mm.
what are your thoughts on it, Smooth?
See now, Misty was wrecking havoc, a, a problem. I think, especially early on, like with like the Palkia decks, the Articuno decks, the Gyarados decks. I think this is definitely at the top too. Like I'm thinking back when water was like that type, this was in every water deck. So I think it might be up there with Oak.
You think
I,
it's
I
S
can't see
tier
it being yes. I can't
in the
see it's
current
definitely
meta?
not lower than A. In the current meta, no, it's probably like B, damn. Because water's just ass.
You get what I'm
You know what I
saying?
mean? Like
I think we
yeah,
got to
current
do it.
meta, I like that. Based off the current meta game. I can agree with that. Current meta game, Misty's B, maybe. Because when I use Misty, that shorty don't flip. So I'd be like kind of mad at it. I don't even run Misty anymore in my water
You
decks.
see, I would place this higher if Will was an item. If Will was a guaranteed, like imagine Will to Misty, like a
Yeah.
guaranteed flip, but it's like the flip is in this John. So I'll agree. I'll say B tier. Cause like if you do
Yeah.
get that extra, just having one extra energy with the Misty, because of how like slow most of the water decks are,
Mhm.
it help you. I barely see that shit though, so I'll move it
Yeah,
over
no one runs
to
Misty
B.
anymore. All the good water cards are low energy too, so I think putting Misty in B is solid.
All right, so the next one we
Blaine
have
rather.
is Blaine. I'm putting him D tier.
I was about to say any card that's like specific to a specific Pokemon that we're not seeing right now, I think just automatic D. Like
Yeah,
put
it's
Blaine in D.
chalking.
Like who's using any of them?
Koga, I
Nothing
feel like
using.
old. I mean, Koga is decent. This is what I'll say. I'll say C because of Niliago. Like the Darkrai, Weezing, Niliago decks, the Koga
Mm,
kind of, it's niche deck wise. So I would say like B tier. Really C tier because it's like how many times are you going to see a Weezing? And Muck is
hmm.
trash. Like
Yeah.
Muck is trash. It's not even the Alona Muck, the Elon Muck, which also is trash. So I'm gonna give Koga a C tier.
I think that's fair. I think it is better than Blaine. The chance of you seeing a Koga are way higher than a Blaine, I feel like. So yeah, I'm fine with putting Koga. Plus, you gotta think about what the card actually does, right? Like Koga takes the Pokemon and puts it into your hand. Blaine, what does Blaine do? It just like transfers energy or something. Like, uh,
Blaine, it does the extra 30 damage for
oh,
your Nine
okay,
Tails or Magmar. So it's like a red on steroids.
yeah, but I like the free retreat. I think that's just better overall.
Yeah.
So yeah, I agree with that.
So now we have Giovanni. I'm gonna say in his current meta, Giovanni is like I want to say B C tier. Like it
Really?
has it
Okay.
has like one of its like you don't really see it that much, but it's one of those small things that 10 damage uh is good for like you're killing an early stage Pokemon before somebody evolves. I feel like that's what it's good for. Or like
Mm-hmm.
that 10 damage that you just weren't able to heal, somehow you need it at the end game. So now instead of being 30 HP, you're 20 HP. So you die to like the random ass burn or chip damage type John. So I really will say C tier. Like I just feel like it's just.
Really, I was gonna say A to be honest. I
You
think
still think
Geo's like
Geo?
really good, like especially like, and I think to your point, right, saying like the helping you kill like the take out the babies like really early or like the smaller Pokemon really early. Like I read every time I see Oricorio, I'm very scared of Giovanni like bodying me. I think Geo, especially like with Savali, it gives it the +10. It's another card that like allows it to get the 100. I maybe not A, but I definitely it's definitely not C. And I think if we put it in B, we might have to put Misty down. I think
I'm okay
Giovanni's
with putting Misty down.
okay. That's
Do you
fine
do you,
then.
do
We
you,
put Misty
you
down. I
you
think
so you
Geo's
would put
clearly
Geo
better
at
than Misty.
A? You would put Geo at A?
I think Geo's A. Yeah, I would say Geo's A.
All right,
Cause I'm thinking
master ball
like,
player has to say so.
yeah. I think Geo, because you gotta think about it this way, like he's um, and why I think he's better than Misty is because it can apply to any Pokemon in the game. Misty's only water types, and then the other ones that we put lower are specific Pokemon themselves. Like you can use Geo on anybody. So I
Got
think
you.
just because of the versatility of the card itself, I think allows it to
I'm
just be an A
interested to
tier.
what you say when we get to red,
Yeah, yeah, we'll see.
because I still feel like Geo might have to be B, but we'll move forward.
Mhm.
So we have Brock. Take one energy from your energy zone and attach it to Golem or Onyx. I mean, I haven't ran any of these Pokemon, so I would honestly say it's
Either.
D tier because
Same.
Onyx and Golem, like they need. I think they both are like 5 energy attack Pokemon, so it's like
Mhm.
who is
I agree.
wasting that much time with no ramp?
Exactly. Exactly. Like that. Yeah, I
Bro
think
got
it's
the
D2. Like
Wakanda
no
shit
one's.
up.
Yeah, it hurts me to put Wakanda in D, but yeah.
Yo, he throwing the Wakanda setup. Like, damn. All right, this is. I feel like this is gonna be. I feel like Sabrina is like A tier.
Mm,
Maybe in this meta B, but
really?
like, but just fundamentally like A. Fundamentally A.
Ooh,
I don't
I
really
was
see it
gonna say,
anymore.
wow, I get Sabrina daily. So,
But do you think
I
it
think,
works though?
yeah, I think it definitely. I lose games to be getting Sabrina. I get Sabrina turn one. That should be worse than Mars turn one sometimes. Like that joint be like I'm dead ass too. I literally lost the game because I got Sabrina like turn one. That hurt me. But even besides that though, I think Sabrina it it has multiple applications, right? Like let's say they only have two Pokemon out, one inactive, one in bench, and then the one in on the bench can be killed by your guy inactive, right? You switch them out, boom, you get the win. I think Sabrina's definitely like S tier card. Like, yeah, you might not see it in every single deck, but you can definitely make the argument of putting it on every single deck.
Okay. I feel like
I do think Sabrina's like up there. I'm cool with putting her in A.
I'll put an S because I feel like a Sabrina is more valuable than a Geo. But then at the same time, I feel like
Hmm.
Geo needs to be B tier. But we could rearrange
Okay.
later.
I think yeah, okay. I do agree with that statement, right? I do think Sabrina's better than Geo. And I think that's why I want to put Sabrina in S tier. And maybe the question that I asked earlier, right? Do we need another like SS tier? You know what I'm saying?
All
Like
right.
to separate them even more cuz Oak I mean, Oak is a better card cuz it draws two and it's in every deck. Like Oak might be the only one that's that high up. You know what I mean? Like, but I definitely do agree that Sabrina's better than Giovanni.
Let's call this what S plus.
Yeah, F it.
Oh no, the ad is blocking it. 1 second. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, there we go. So what? We're putting Professor Oak at S plus.
Yeah, I think so. Right?
All
Like,
right,
I think
that's cool.
Oak
Cause
the definitive best
le-
support.
yeah, let's say S plus is reserved that you need to run this
Mm-hmm.
if you don't have this, I mean, but I guess it would only be Professor Oak is the only John that's 100% ran all the time.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right,
Yeah.
let's go to the next one. Lieutenant Sarge, move all your energy from your bench Pokemon to Raichu, Electro, or Electabuzz. It's ass. I tried to run this shit before. I put that
Yeah.
shit like D tier.
Yeah. D tier. Easy.
But I do have one that I think is we're getting to it that's actually a little bit better than this.
Mm-hmm.
Budding Expeditioner, I'm gonna put that at C tier. like next to the Koga, because it's pretty much the same
Mhm.
thing. It's a stall
Yeah, I
tactic in
agree.
my opinion.
Mhm. Yep. Stall tactic. You pretty much you can almost think of it like a heal card too. Yeah, you get rid of your energy, but you come back full health. So
Yep.
yeah, I think C is solid for sure.
All right. Oh, hold on. We missed
Yeah.
one.
What the heck? How we miss? Oh wait, what? Oh,
My jaw might be tweaking. Let me
interesting.
see.
Okay.
It's
We
a
can go based off your picture order.
okay. Yeah, let's just go off the picture order then, because it's we'll see. So blue, during your opponent next turn, all of your Pokemon take -10 damage from your. I don't know where
I
to
don't know
place
how I
this.
feel about this.
I would
Yeah.
say like D. Like what? You
Yeah,
running
it's
like into
definitely
the
in that like
what, a
I think it's
Giratina
better
deck or
than the
something like
other
that?
cards in D right now. So like I would put it at the top of D, but yeah, I don't necessarily see it being a C tier card. Like, does the -10 really matter? Like, you get -10 from a few other cards that just do it better. You know what I mean? So, I definitely think it's down there.
You just might go hard with the Skarmory, John.
I mean,
The new
do you have
Skarmory.
enough space to run two Jasmines and a blue?
Yeah, if you run two Skarmories and then one Skarmory EX, you're basically running Skarmory Trainer.
Okay, I see what you're saying. I guess, but then why not Adaman? You running Jasmine, Adaman, and blue?
Mm, I don't know. That's a good question. I get, but it's like hypothetically every turn you could just put one of these shits down, and it's just taken away from damage. Hypothetically,
That is true. Hypothetically, I
yeah.
think I I still think out of all the damage reduction cards, this one probably is still the worst one.
Okay.
Even though it is universal, it's like 10. Like I don't know. Like
But
I
then,
feel like you're better
okay,
off
but
just
look
healing
at
the
that though. It's
damage.
like, I mean, we're not going to see it, but it's like you have a Geo that does 10, but
Mm,
Geo is A, but we got a one the inverse Geo, right? But we have it at D tier.
I see what you're saying.
I'm not
I see
saying
what
this
you're
shit needs
saying.
to be B tier or nothing like that. It might be we could be blue could be a sleeper card that we just don't know about.
Yeah, it could be the sleeper.
Because
Like,
if
oh,
you
I
feel
need the
like
blue this
you're
turn.
afraid of Oricorio Geo, right? You have a blue
Mm, yeah.
hypothetically, but it's like, that's hypothetical. I still think it's below B tier, but I'm okay with it
hmm
being at top of D.
Okay, yeah. I was about to say, even if you want to move it up to C, I'm fine with that too. Like,
All right, we'll
it's
move to
not,
C.
it's not, it's not completely trash.
It needs to be
Like the other
explored.
one.
That's,
Yeah.
might run some blue this week if I have it. All right, we got Leaf.
Leaf,
I'm interested. You
I
go first on that.
Leaf is a good card. However, I don't, I do see it sometimes still. I don't know. I'm like kind of want to put it where like kind of where Geo is like a decent card, universal, like free retreat, keeping your energy. I think is just a good ability, right? Like so, I probably would put it where Geo is like A tier. I think it's a good card.
I can agree with that. I don't have no comments. I run Leaf. Cyrus is S.
Cyrus.
S
Yeah,
plus. I'll put it
easy,
S
easy.
plus.
I was about to say S plus. It's definitely yeah. Honestly, especially now, I'm thinking about like I feel like
It's like a guaranteed kill, like damn near.
mhm, mhm. Yeah, I'm cool with putting Cyrus above Sabrina. I think that's fine. Although, like, I guess the only thing is like, yeah, there has to be a condition to be met to use Cyrus. But like you said, right, it's a free kill if you set up the scenario. Like, I'm seeing Greninjas run double Cyrus right now. I just lose to it almost every game. S plus is fine.
Yeah,
I
cause
think that's
cause the
fair.
thing I think what makes Cyrus better than Sabrina is that Sabrina you get to choose. So if you
Mm,
have multiple Pokemon on the bench, you can choose, and that's not always gonna be, you know, favorable. Cyrus is no, I'm deciding. I'll do
mm-hmm,
petty shit in my games, like well, I'm not, not Sabrina, but I'll drive off with Pidgeot. They'll just see what
mm-hmm.
they pick, just to make them think, oh, I have a chance. They put their 140 HP Pokemon. Nah, I'm gonna put the Cyrus on. Let's end it now. You thought.
Yeah.
I just wanted to stall you a little bit. Let's
Yeah, it's
see what's
petty.
next.
Nah, Cyrus S plus. I like that. D. I
Galactic
don't even want
Grunt.
to read this card. Put one random Glammeow, Stunky, or Krogunk from your deck into your hand.
I don't even
All
know
three
what
of those
any of them
cards are
do.
ass. So people were using like, and this is way back.
This
They
is
were
old meta.
using this for Glammeow. So then, because I think Glammeow draws a card or something. So like you would use it to draw a card. I think that's how it worked. It was people were using it for Glammeow to like draw cards. I know that for sure. This is ass.
So
Keep
this
it in
like
D.
so this
Excuse
like
my language.
a shitty Gladion, or is it basically Gladion the same thing, but it just Gladion has more
Oh,
utility
I
because
think
of Savali.
what I think they were doing because they would draw this and then put it into the Pokemon comms to calm the actual Pokemon they want.
Oh,
So if they had comms, they're looking for a Pokemon and they know they have a Glammeow in their deck, they play the Team Galactic Grunt, grab the Glammeow from the deck, then put it into the Pokemon comms to grab the card they want. I'm pretty sure that's how they ran it. So
damn.
yeah, like Ghetto Gladion. I agree. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cynthia. I kind of fuck with Cynthia. I don't have her yet, but I'm trying to build a Togekiss deck and
That should do damage.
Garchomp. Garchomp already does damage, right? Well, he's like 100. It's like 100 or something like that.
Yes, it does 100.
Togekiss, if you do the overdrive and then the 120 with the overdrive, 60 by itself. So
Mm-hmm.
you're potentially doing 170 if you could live to the next John. I feel like this shit
Yeah,
is like
for 2 energy.
B tier
I think B tier is a perfect place for this card.
cuz
It's
50
yeah. Yeah.
you
I think
killing a
it does almost
Charizard.
like yes, you're killing a charger. I think it like almost like I like it in line with Misty, right? Like it can be a win condition for the deck that you're trying to use it in. I think it makes sense to put it in B tier.
Yo man, anybody that's watching this, if y'all have a Cynthia, I'm willing to trade. Let me know, man.
I probably got one for you.
Cynthia B tier. All right, let's go to the next one. Volkner, I feel like he's B tier too, bro. I didn't lost to that Luxray bullshit.
Oh yeah, Luxray
Two
is kind of
energy,
a problem.
Luxray does 120, bro. I got Volkner back to back, bro. Broke my spirit. I was whooping this
Mm.
this this dude's ass on. He Volknered me back to back. He 120 me back to back, and it's a stage one. It was stage two Pokemon non EX. So killing it, you don't even get anything out of that shit. I would say B
Yep,
tier.
I
Two
think that's fair
energy.
too. Yeah, 2 energy. And yeah, the way Luxray be smacking, it's like 120, right? Zero
Yes,
retreat cost.
it's 120 zero retreat cost.
Yeah, I don't know what Electivire do. I can agree with
Uh, I think
a B
Electivire does
tier based on
100. Electivire is the one that when you add two additional energy to it, it does more damage.
okay,
But it's still ass
okay. Comparatively.
to
But I'm
comparatively
fine with
to Luxray.
yeah, I'm fine with a little B tier action. I
All
think
right,
that's
Dawn.
Dawn.
I don't. I hate when people Dawn, bro. It's so like, it's
I
so
think Dawn
annoying.
got power crept. The new like item splicer like card, like yeah,
Yeah.
most people like yeah, that only does for 3 energies, like 3 different energy types, what electric, fire, and water. Dawn's any energy. Um, I think this sees play, or I thought like I've seen it played in the Savali decks, so then they can get the supporter card down, so they can do the extra 100.
Are you
I'm
saying
thinking
A?
it's. I was gonna say B. I don't think this is like I I don't know if like moving an energy from one of your bench Pokemon to your active, like
I've
this
seen people
works
do
for
that. What's the item card? That little item card everybody running with them with the new deck, the Oho and shit.
yeah, the element switcher, whatever it's
Yes,
called.
Element
Yep.
Switcher. Element Switcher then Dawn. I've seen people do that shit.
Really? I have not seen that.
Cause they might, you get what I'm
Okay.
saying? They do the Element Switcher to move some of it, and then they might be missing one energy from a different Pokemon or something like that. They do the Dawn,
Hmm.
cause the Element Switcher is an
Okay.
item.
That gives them three chances to pull it, I guess, like 2 element switches and a dawn. I'm like torn between B and A. Like I think the utility is solid, I but I don't know. Like I'm just thinking about types other than the ones element switcher works for. Like, are we using Dawn?
Mm.
Unless we're if it's not Savali. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. I'm torn between A and B.
I'm
I'm
okay
fine
with
with
it. If
putting it in.
you do you want to put it top of B or bottom of B?
I even that's like kind of tough.
I'm not saying it's
Uh,
better. It's not better than Misty.
I don't think so either. I don't know if it's better than Cynthia either, but
We
um,
put it bottom. We
I
put it bottom.
just yeah, just put it in there. Yeah,
All
we
right.
don't necessarily have to order, but we'll see.
All right, Mars.
A
Everybody's
very
fucking
controversial
favorite
card.
favorite fucking card for ever since they introduced rare candy and people started figuring out rare candy comps. Like I think Mars to me is like if I talk about old meta, I would say Mars is like S plus, right? New meta and how easy it is to draw cards, I don't really think it's like I think it's overused compared to what its utility really is. Like if I had to put Mars somewhere, I'm putting it in B tier. Like it makes you feel it has the illusion that you're doing something, but I don't know if there's a reality that you are. So that's my take on Mars.
Yeah, I think yeah, I agree with what you're saying in terms of it feels like draw power is so strong that one Mars doesn't really do anything. It feels like you need two to like bait out the card draw. You use one to bait out the card draw, and then the second one actually screws over your opponent. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, and that's just too
so
much.
it's a lot. That being said, I don't know. I can't put it lower than A for sure, and it might be S too though. Like
You
I
still feel
understand
like
what
it's
you're
a
saying,
S?
only because I think I agree that it's overused. I think the way that it's overused makes it feel like it's only a or B tier card. But if you use it properly, like your opponent has 2 points, you use it on them. Now they go from 4 cards to 1 card. I think that's like pretty good. Like there. Now just using it turn one to get them down from 4 to 3, yeah, like that's a B tier card.
So
But you get them down to one, I think that's like a S tier.
so here's my argument on that, right? I feel like is an illusion. There's an illusion behind the Mars. Like if I think it feels good more than what it actually does. I feel like the most of the conditions where you're gonna Mars them and they're only gonna be down to one card. You either kill the EX Pokemon or you kill two, non EX Pokemon, right? If you're at
Mhm.
that point where you already killed the EX or you killed two non EXs, you're already in the late to end game. Like how, at least with the speed of how the game is played. Like if you already took out, you know, somebody right that like you took out two Pokemon whatever, the Giratina is coming in with four energy. You get what I'm saying? Like how often my argument of why it could be below A and B, like top of B, maybe bottom of A, is because the speed of the game, the speed of the game right now, and then the illusion. Like, how do you really know your Mars is winning you the game? Like, it's like, oh, I Mars them, so there's a chance they might not pull their Lillie out, but it's like the Charizard still is gonna hit you for 150, and if you can't survive the 150, it don't matter about the Lillie, unless he
Mhm.
had a piloting mistake and he put the Charizard up too early. You get what I'm saying? Like shit like that.
Mhm.
That's my argument on why I don't think it's S tier, because it's like it's not gonna win you the game. It and if it does win you the game, you're not even conscious of it.
Correct, because they might not have had the card still. And there's definitely plenty of times where you use the card and then you give them the card that you didn't want them to have, right?
Literally, it
And
could
so,
backfire against you, and nobody talks about that. Like, I'll get Mars and still have the rare candy. Like, okay, all right.
mhm, mhm.
I think older
Nah,
meta before rare candy, definitely S tier in my opinion.
okay. I think bottom A is fair then. I think that like maybe
I can agree
kind
with
of
that.
meets us in the
In the
middle
middle,
because I think
yeah.
I'm cool with agreeing to disagree a
Yeah,
little bit,
you're
but
master ball, so you know you get Mars, then that shit tilts you and you lose your shit.
yeah, it
And but
does.
it's
That's
like,
so
but
fucking
when you
annoying.
think out the probabilities, it's like you could have lost the game with the hand that you had.
Yeah.
The Mars
No.
just, I think is more of a like, and that's I think we should make a video on that. I feel like Mars and red card is more for tilting. It's more for them to, it's more to make, in my opinion, to tilt people to make piloting mistakes. That's how I feel like the utility of the card is. Like it's more for the psychological effect than it is for the actual gameplay.
We can definitely have a deeper discussion about it. I
Yes,
think.
we could talk
Yeah.
about it
I
at a
think
different time.
when we start bring the real math up, because I'm thinking about your video, what you did the cheat sheet for Mars. Like this is when you want a Mars to heighten heighten the chances of them not or yeah not. This is what you want a Mars at this time to optimally get the pieces out of their hand.
Yes. Cause, but honestly though, okay, so this is my example. You're running right now. People are running in the current meta. People are running Sylveon, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's a stage one Pokemon, so you don't need rare candy. If they already have the EVs down, which is a highly probability, even if you Mars them turn 5 or 7, right? You're banking on two Sylveons being at the end of the deck, which is like both of them back to back being at the end of the deck. That's like a 3% chance. So it's like
Mm-hmm.
they're gonna get the Sylveon. So then it's like you're running into the point where it's like, okay, they Sylveon, they draw two cards, right? You Mars them, hoping that, okay, I reset them. They get the Professor Oak the next draw, the Professor Oak pulls out the fucking Sylveon, another Sylveon. So you
Mm-hmm.
have you get what I'm saying? You're battling Mars against two Sylveons and two Professor Oaks.
Mm-hmm.
They're drawing 8 cards. The Mars
Yeah.
is not going to stop the Professor Oak or the Sylveon popping back up again. You just can't beat it.
Mm-hmm.
That's my opinion, but I'll stop there. I'll stop there for current
I
meta.
agree. Yeah, current meta. No, I agree with that statement. We can leave bottom A for now, and we'll
We'll go
revisit
back
if we
to
need
it.
to.
All right, Irida. I think that's like this current meta C tier. Like
Yeah, no one's using water. Like it's just not even.
people
And
don't run
does
this
the
into elemental decks
I've seen it, but like
because
I
you
don't think it
can't
matters.
Lily you can't Lily a basic. So like what
Yeah,
you
you can't
Irida
Lily
it
a basic.
for the
I may
40.
maybe it's B, but like because the 40. Okay, this is why maybe it is B, because it heals all the Pokemon with a water energy attached to it. So since it can heal 40 on multiple people at the same time.
Is it better than Misty?
No, when Misty wins you games, Irida helps you survive a little
Survive.
longer.
Okay. I get with that. Put one random basic Pokemon from your discard pile into your hand.
Super duper niche. Is
D.
C or D for sure. It probably is just D.
Yeah, like what the
Like
fuck are we
like
doing here?
there's like very specific decks you want to pull back your basic Pokemon.
Yeah, I don't, and I don't have the brain power for that. Barry, I'm gonna put that at B tier.
I think that's fair. Barry, yeah, because
Maybe A with the fucking this new Lyra Snorlax and all this shit. Not I mean the Lyra with the Snorlax and all that. Like
yeah, because you Barry. I'm thinking, but I feel like Lyra and Barry are fighting for a space in the deck. Do you want to hit with Snorlax or do you want to retreat Snorlax?
I think if you're running two basics like, or if you're running Snorlax without a stage 3, you can have a Barry and a Lyra or some or in there. If you're running Snorlax with a stage 3, you have to pick one or the other. But honestly, I get what you're saying because if you're running Barry with some other type of basic Pokemon, you're probably gonna opt in. I mean, if you're running Snorlax with a basic, you're gonna run with Barry. If you're running Snorlax with a stage 3, you're gonna go Lyra because you just want the Snorlax to just tank the damage, so then you could build the stage 3 in the back to hit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So
because I'm
what?
even thinking about me using Snorlax now in my Lugia Ho-Oh deck. Like it's literally only there to kill Oricorio, and since I'm using Ho-Oh, it gives Snorlax 3. So I don't need Berry because I'm like I don't want to be in a situation where I'm trying to attack with him and I only have 2 energy. Like he's not my main attacker, I guess. And I think that just kind of echoes what you're saying, right? Like
Yeah.
when he's being used as like a tanky type, you want a Lyra or Ilima. Or if you want to use him as like full on attacker, like he's part of the team to hit, then you need Barry.
Okay. So what
Um,
would you say? B or
I
A?
think B is fair. Like it is pretty good. Like to do 100 for two energy is pretty nuts.
Yeah. I mean that's a volley pretty much. But
Yeah, pretty much. One extra, but you know.
yeah. So what's Adam man? I'm putting this man like he's so niche. I'll put him like C tier
Yeah, cause I mean he got
or
power crept.
probably
Like I
D.
like he's trash now, ain't he? Cause the other one doesn't. I don't know if Jasmine's specific or not, but
I
I
think it
know
is
Jasmine also does
like
less
negative 50
damage
or
for
some shit.
yeah, something crazy.
Fucking sick.
So it's like
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, they did him slime. They did him slime. That's crazy.
Yeah, we gonna just put him D tier, bro. It's cool.
Yeah, never see him. Bye. Yeah.
Iono.
I don't know. This one's weird. I think people were using this wrong. I don't see
C.
Ionos too much anymore. But when I did see them, I felt like they tried to use them like a Mars,
I'm
and
gonna
that
put
was the
C tier.
problem. I think that's fair. Like it can get you out of a jam, maybe, but you'll see people Iona with 2 cards left. Like, what are you
Yeah,
doing?
they're just tripping. And that's
Yeah.
honestly, I you know what? I might honestly put Iona D because it's like if everybody's running Mars red card, right? They're not even gonna let you hold 6, 7 cards to Iono.
Mm,
Like you get what I'm saying? Like
yeah. Put her ass down.
they not even like
I didn't even think about that.
I be putting Pokemon down just because I don't want them to see me have 5 cards in my hand. Like I really just be
Yeah.
like, yo, I have to kick this out of my hand because if I don't, you're gonna just assume I have something powerful and just red card me for no reason.
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah, she
I
don't do
agree.
shit.
She don't do-
PLC, I hate this shawty, bro. I can't stand
Yeah,
her
it's
ass.
it's annoying, right? 30 plus no, then get rid of the status. That 30 be like blessing
That
sometimes.
shit
You be
be
like, dang,
hurting.
like 30 is a lot. Like you
They'll
never like reading the
PLC
card, you don't think it's a lot, but then it happens in mid game, and you're like, whoa,
when
that
they
30 saved them.
PCL and then potion. What the
Oh
hell?
no, yeah.
Oh my god, bro, I'd be so mad. Like you over here thinking like your chip damage going, everything going. I'll
Oh
say she
yeah,
like A tier, honestly.
yeah. I think that's an easy A. I
Just
think
because
that's
of
an easy
special
A.
conditions too. Like,
And special conditions. I think that's an easy A. I like that.
all right, let's see what's next. Red.
Red.
I'm interested in your opinion on red because of where Geo is.
Okay. I think. Hmm. I want to kind of put them in the same area. I do think Geo might be a little bit better though, only because Geo works against everybody versus Red only works against EXs. Like that condition, I think just like he's still like this. The extra damage helps, but it's like you run into a situation where okay, you're running Red, but you only need 10 extra damage on the non EX Pokemon. Like I should have just ran Geo. I think there was a time where Red was definitively better because everybody was running EXs. But I think now people are running like a mix. Like you'll see the EXs, right? Like the Dark Tinas and stuff. But you'll also run into the Savalis, the Rampardos, the Oricorios. So it's like red doesn't do anything to them.
I barely see reds. I would be okay with putting red at B tier. I was just interested in
I think
knowing
that's
where you would
fine
rank
too.
it based off of that,
Definitely
the
not better
damage
than
aspect.
Geo. Yeah, definitely not better than Geo. Only because of that condition. That's the only reason why. Like,
So you
and
still want to run an
I
A or
think there's
B?
I think B is fine. It's better than Misty. I'll say that. I do think it's better than Misty. I think it's more applicable. Like a red
Across
is
the
gonna win
board.
you a game. Yeah, I think a red's gonna win you a game more often than a Misty's gonna win you the game.
Got you. I
And
respect
I
that.
think it'll. Yeah, and there's another card that I think plays a similar role to red in a different way that I think is better than red too. So I guess we can just continue. Huh? Who's
Acerola.
this shoddy? Yo, use one of your pals and
This is like
damage on it move.
troll drone. Cause a Mimikyu, I forgot what Mimikyu does. It's like a troll card. I would put this like C tier or really D
Really?
tier.
Okay. D. I was gonna say
Okay,
D. I don't know
yeah,
what the. I ain't never seen this shawty once in my life. Like I don't know. I think there's other shawties. I think her friends are better than her. I think she has some
okay.
better friends. Let me say it that way. Yeah, like I think
Lima,
Ilima's better than her.
Ilima,
Yeah, Ilima. Oh, yeah, I don't know how to pronounce their name, but
Lima
I
bean.
have been using this card in my Lugia deck. So I'm not. I don't think it's. I'm not going to say and sit here as A B tier, right? Like I still think it's a C tier card.
You
Like
think
it
it's
does
C
what
tier?
those ones do. It might be like bottom B, but like I think C tier is where it probably actually
You.
belongs.
I might have to run this with one of my
I'm telling
colorless
you, bro.
drones. It's ass.
It's actually it's no, it's actually decent. So, but what I'll say is like I don't know how good it'd be with like Pidgeot. I think you need to run it with like basics like Snorlax EX, Lugia,
So it's not a
um,
lot of cards you can really run it with.
Arceus. Like you want to run it with those.
Arceus is probably yo. I still don't have a Arceus, man. It's killing me.
Dang. Yeah, no. I definitely think this card is good. I can argue the B. Like I'm fine with putting it in B. I just
Okay,
don't want to overrate it because I've been using it. You know what I mean? Like I didn't want
I'm
to
cool
sound
with the
like
B,
too
cause
biased. I think
because
it is.
it can
I think it's
apply to
cheaper.
many things like more multiple
Hmm.
Pokemon.
Yeah, like same reason. Like the Koga's good.
It's
The
better than
budding
a.
expeditioner.
It's better
I
than
think it is
her.
better than those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I think that's good.
Kiawe.
Kiawe. Turt was doing
I
some
wanna
things.
say B tier. Like it's like a Volkner.
Hmm.
But I think the only reason why I would put it less than Volkner is because like the Turtonator or some shit like it's really only good like early match. Like the Kiawe shit in the middle of the draw, like it could hurt you, but that's really where you actually see the most bang for your buck. When they cook Kiawe turn one, you're cooked. The
Hmm.
Turtonator about to fry you before you even get anything built. So
Yeah.
I
I
would
forgot it ends your turn.
say B tier.
I'm fine with that. I think that makes sense. It is good. Like Turt's still solid. Like it does 90. It kills Oricorio. I think anything that kills Oricorio is a contender for probably seeing play. So I'm fine with Kiawe being at B for sure.
Guzma.
Guzma.
I'm putting Guzma damn near S in this current meta.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's definitely up there, and that's what I was gonna say. Like, I feel like at least like if the opponent has a cape on, I think Guzma almost does the same job as Red, right? And so I definitely think Guzma is better
Ooh,
in that
okay.
regard.
Never thought
And
about it
so
like that.
he's definitely like bare minimum is A. I agree though. He's really good. He might be up there with like Sabrina. Like I think people like he's a contender for like you're making a deck. Should I put Sabrina on the deck? Should I put Guzma in the deck? You know what I'm saying? Like you're asking those questions. You're probably gonna pick one over the other, but you're gonna sit there and think, do I probably should put Guzma, and the only reason why you don't is because you literally don't have the space. I'm fine with putting Guzma at S tier. I really
Me
like. I'm
too.
not
At
leaving
least
home
for
without him.
this current meta, like everybody's running item. I mean, you know these like items and stuff like that. You got poison barb, you got saddle, you got leaf cape that does 30. Like
Mhm.
you get what I'm saying? Regular cape, rocky helmet. Like there's so many like items. Leaf scarf. All of these items in the game now. So removing them like
Oh
these tools I
yeah,
meant not items, these tools
yeah,
necessary.
and it forces I guess it, and then it forces the people to run more than just one. Like so, then we're getting into the if you see Guzma so much, you have to run two tools to get the effect of your tool. You're taking another card out of your deck, right? And so I'm thinking about it in terms of that. Like the Guzma kind of forces people to take out another card from people's decks so they can get more use out of their tools. So either they're gonna run no tools and run all supports, or they're gonna take out supports to put in more tools. I like Guzma.
Me too.
I think he's cool.
Okay, let's go to the next one. Lana. Very niche. I would just put this like honestly D tier.
Yeah, is only if you have a Raquinid in play.
Yes, to me, I put a D tier. We don't even gotta discuss it.
Yeah, yeah. Another D contender. During this turn, attacks used by your Alolan Golem, Vikavolt, or Togedemaru do plus 30
Nobody's
damage to
running
your
these
opponent's
shit.
active Pokemon. Yeah, that's another D.
He's like a trash Cynthia.
Yeah, literally.
D tier. Get him out of here. Mallow.
Heal all damage from one of your Shiinotic or Serena. If you do, discard all energy from that Pokemon.
D tier.
Serena, I know only has one energy, but yeah, this is yeah. I don't. Who's using that? Yeah, like nah, I'm good.
All right, let's see. Where is the Mallow at? Did I move it already?
That's the bottom. Last one. Yeah, that one's yeah. That's like these niche cards are weird.
Lillie.
Lillie.
I would say
Lillie's
A
really good.
tier.
Yeah, I think I agree. I don't think it's like only cause it's like it only works with stage twos, right? But you're
Yep.
going to put it in a stage two deck all the time. So I agree with A. I think that's fair.
Gladion.
Gladion. This is annoying. And honestly, since Savali is so good, this is probably another A tier card.
I can agree with you.
Like if you're running Savali, you have to put this in your deck. Like I don't know if I'm putting it in S tier. Only I'm
I'll
not.
put
I don't really
bottom.
want to put it in S.
I kind of want to put it in B though, cause it's only for
Really.
Savali decks. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like the A tier, all the A tier
Yeah.
can be applied to multiple Pokemon. The B tier is like a mix of like types, and like there's once we get to B, it's like specifications. You get what I'm saying? There's some type of condition. The condition for Gladion is that you have to be running the Null or Savali in your deck. Like you have to, like your whole deck has to revolve around this person. In that deck, it's guaranteed you have to run it. But like in
Yeah.
general, this shit doesn't have no utility. Like besides,
Yeah.
I want to do 100 damage with Savali this turn. Like
Mm-hmm.
that's my argument for B. We could put it like
Okay.
like
I think
top.
B is fine. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Like you said, right? It has to be run in that certain archetype. But outside of that archetype, like when are you ever using it? Never, literally.
Not. All right, let me go to the next one. Looker. This definitely S plus. Once you know all of their support cards, you know what you do?
What?
You concede. Because you can't stop them from using it. You don't.
Yo, look at this show.
This shit going right to the fucking D for dumpster.
He
D
said
for
S plus.
dumpster.
I'm crying right now. So your opponent rules all the supported cards in their deck, not even in their hand, like in their deck. Like
To what you gotta run Looker. Like this is like 18 trainer Articuno Looker Silver. Whatever. I don't know. This shit is ass. And that's
yeah, just ass. I don't even think you use it with silver. You just don't use it. Period.
Lusamine. I hate Lusamine. I'm putting her top of B though.
Okay, she has to be run with a certain archetype. I think that's fair.
Like Lusamine is
But you
she will
use
win
it.
a game.
You will use. Yeah, she will win a game. She will win a game, but it's only Ultra Beast. That's it. So you let the
That's
Ultra Beast have their fun.
easy B tier. How how
How
how?
I think he's like floating that BC range because he does like plus 30 for
Incineroar, I be
Prim
seeing them shits.
Incineroar.
I
That joint is
Do
crazy,
you
right?
think you
He
want to
does
put
like
this shit in A because meta wise because there's a lot of Decidueyes, a lot of Incineroars and Primas.
really.
There's a lot of
I
them.
haven't. I'm only person running Primarina one. I don't know about
Yeah.
the other ones though.
So okay,
So
my a lot statement could be for just Great Ball, Ultra Ball.
oh my bad, yeah. Well then, I mean, I think, but that
These
being
things B
said, the
tier.
plus 30 do help. I think it's a solid B tier for sure. Like
But then at the
I
same
think
time, it's like Well, they already do a lot of damage. So what? Incineroar doing 140, he's doing 170. It's basically like a Cynthia.
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, for him specifically. I think it's a little bit
The
less
Primarina shit,
good
crazy
on
though.
the other ones. 130 plus you heal 20. Like, I mean, Pokemon took my deck. So, look,
So where we want to
tell
put
me
this?
about
B tier,
Sabrina.
B tier.
Yeah, I think B tier is fine. Like, yeah.
All right, let's go. Penny.
I don't like this card. I don't like it. People try to use it and it don't work out. Like, it's too many times I've seen, oh, the requirements to use this status effect have not been met yet, and it just goes
C or
into the
D.
discard. D.
Dumpster. Damn.
Yeah, like don't I don't like. Have you seen a penny? Have you used penny and it worked for
I
you,
use
or have
Penny
you
a couple
seen?
times and it worked. More times than not, it's worked.
I'm fine with penny C then, because it is technically a third oak if you get that lucky.
Yeah, it's just if you, I could say C because you could. That's hard. I would say maybe like top of C or mid C because depending on who you're playing against, you can figure out what type of support cards you're running. Now, if you run into somebody that's running a fucking water deck and they have a Misty, you're fucked. But like, depending on like who you're playing against, like you said, you know there's gonna be an Oak, there's gonna be a Sabrina, right? Like that, it's gonna be in there. But I guess maybe D tier because when we look at how there's 40 something cards, like what is the chances of me pulling the cards that I could actually use that are gonna be applicable? You have
Mm-hmm.
Oak, Sabrina, Guzma might not even be applicable. You have
Mm-hmm.
Geo. You're not even gonna really see Geo. You have Mars. You could use that. You have PLC. You have Leaf, but that Leaf might not even matter to you. And everything else is like specific, and you have to be basically mirroring them for it to even work. So I'm
Somebody
okay
penny
with.
my element before,
I,
so
I'll,
like I know they didn't work.
I'll put a D tier. I'll put a D tier. That's solid.
Okay.
Will.
Well,
I'm putting Will at like shit B tier, bro. A guaranteed flip.
yeah, on paper, I think it sounds really good. I think
I
at
say
least for me,
bottom D.
I haven't found my use case for him. But I think on paper, like guaranteed flip head, because I'm even thinking like, what if I threw this in with Origin Form Palkia? I flipped the heads with Will, and now I'm doing 120 to whoever, right?
Yep.
So I'm fine with it being B guaranteed head flip. I think this is something that only will get better as time goes on. Because if you read the card, it says the effect of an attack, ability, or trainer card. There's no trainer cards that flip coins that aren't supporters. You know what I mean? Like, and you can't use Will with another supporter. So once they add in a tool or an item that has the condition of flipping a coin, I think Will gets better.
Well, they
But
said
right now,
with the
like
trainer card, it's like it says the next time you flip any number of coins for the effect of an attack ability or trainer, after using this card on this turn, this coin flip will definitely be head. So it's like you could will, and then you could be setting up a Misty or some shit. The next.
it, it has to be the same turn.
You sure?
We could test
Why
it,
would they
but I'm
throw?
pretty
Why would
sure
they throw a trainer?
that's what
You know what I'm saying? Why would
that's
you?
what I said. That's what I said. We could test it. We could test it right after this.
But I mean,
I'm pretty
what other
sure
trainer cards are flips besides
exactly. There
Misty?
aren't any. There aren't any that I know of, at least. So I thought it was the same thing, right? Unless everybody's reading the card wrong. But what I've seen is like like if you like activate a card, like I'm thinking of like Geo or Red, you'll get like the plus symbol or the triangle that tells you like your Pokemon has like a buff or
Mm-hmm.
something. I'm pretty sure you get that like symbol somewhere on your screen when you flip Will, and then once your turn's over, it goes away.
Okay.
We gotta.
We'll
I
see.
haven't used Will though myself, so
I don't
this is
have it.
really all
When I get it,
speculation.
I'll try it. I'll go back to all my coin flip decks and see what's up with it.
But I agree, the wording is very weird because I thought the same thing as you, but
Let's
everybody
put
is
it at
telling me
C.
like,
Let's put it C.
okay, I'm fine with that. I think yeah, like
We don't know
you
what it.
gotta you want to use the coin flip Pokemon, and it's like you need now you're you need too many cards to make it work.
Yeah, it's just not. It's not there. Lyra.
I think this card was a little overrated. I think everybody was so hype about this card, but I don't think it is as good as everyone thought it was. That being said, it is still decent, but I think it does the same job as Leaf, but the difference between Lyra and Leaf is that Leaf takes the retreat cost away from your Pokemon so they can retreat. Lyra works like Celesteela, where you select the Pokemon to switch out your active with. So technically, you can Lyra somebody into the active and then retreat them. But I don't, and I guess the only reason why you would want to do that is if you want to put somebody in the active to use their ability and then retreat them right after using their ability. So like the new Espeon and Umbreon EX cards,
Mm-hmm.
I think should use Lyra. I don't think they do, but they probably should use Lyra for that use case. At least Umbreon EX, right? Where okay, I want to pretty much use the Cyrus ability for Umbreon EX. But then at the end of the day, it's like, why not just run Cyrus?
Yep. I say I feel like Lyra is like C
Mm.
or like low B.
Yeah, it's definitely. I don't think it's A. That's for sure.
It's not there.
That's for sure.
I'm okay with
Um,
putting it B, but like low B. Like, is it gonna win you a game?
yeah, like I think, like I said, that's why I use Ilima over
But then,
Lyra.
but then at the same time, it's like I feel like Ilima. I feel like it should be C because at least with Ilima, you put it back into your hand. Lyra is still in the it's not in the active spot, but it's still in play. So it's like you could Lyra to think you're gonna save it, and then I'm just running Cyrus, and I'm gonna just snag that shit right back.
Snag it right back. The only plus side with Lyra is that you keep the energy on it. But what does the energy matter if you're going to get Cyrus next turn?
Yeah,
So
it's just
I
like at
agree.
that point you might as well just
We can
leave.
put it in C. Yes, literally just leaf. I agree. I think yeah, like it's super niche. Like only when you want to use an ability of another Pokemon, I'm cool with putting that C. I think people overrated this card. Everybody was hyping this shit up. I don't think it's good. I don't think it's that good. Let me say it that
All right, silver.
way. I think it just like exacerbates the Mars problem. People using disruption cards turn one of the game, and it's like thinking they're doing something, but it really doesn't do anything. Now, that being said, you get down to the wire, you're gonna lose if your opponent has a Cyrus in their hand. You silver it out of their hand and pray they don't get it back. Like that's a win condition.
And I've had somebody do that to me, and then I got the Cyrus back the next hand and killed him. Cause I
Mm-hmm.
didn't. I had like 4 cards left in the deck. It was gonna be one of them.
Exactly. Yep. So you have to use it at a specific time. I played it one time, and he had two Cyruses in his hand already, so it didn't matter.
So where would you put this at? B or C tier?
I think it might be B. Like I think it can it's like a almost like a Stally-ish like buy me an extra turn type of card, but I don't think it's like super consistent for the reasons that we stated, right? Like the chance of them if you use it too late in the game, the chances of them getting the card back the next turn increase. So you have to use it like midish game, early mid game, not very beginning early game, but like mid game is when you kind of like the sweet spot. I think you use the card, and so since or then it is D tier if you're using it at the end. So I think B is okay.
Fisher.
This is only for Gyarados. I think it might have to be D. Like you flip 3 coins and then you take Pokemon out of your discard pile. Like it's literally just to help Gyarados do more damage. I don't think it's like you know what I mean.
Yeah, I don't know. I for it. All right, Jasmine.
Mm,
-50
okay,
is crazy,
crazy, but it only
but
works
it's
for Steelix
niche.
and Skarmy X.
So what? B tier.
Yeah, I think so. Because where's the other one that does minus on the steel types? Adaman.
Adaman.
We put Adaman. We put Adaman
He's in the
all the way down
dumpster.
there. Yeah, he is in the dumpster. Cause yeah, cause it's like what other steel types are we gonna run? Like, I mean, you think about it this way: like, we're gonna use the apron before we have Adaman on the deck for steel cards that aren't
Adaman, what? Adaman is for what? Fucking you running a Sol Galeo deck,
Sol Galeo or yeah, but then yeah,
but
but
not really.
yes, yeah, exactly. They run lefties now and or a cape, but yeah, leftovers. So yeah, nah, yeah, I don't think so.
Hiker.
Hiker, this is a weird card. I just started using it today. Um, for each of your fighting Pokemon in play, look at that many cards from the top of your deck and put them back in any order. So you get to choose your sequencing for the next X amount of turns, and X is how many Pokemon you have in play, active plus bench.
What happens if you
I've
get
played against a
Mars?
hiker. Exactly. Those cards get shuffled, so it don't matter. And since it's such a Mars heavy game, it's like I mean, I want to say D, but you could argue maybe C because
I
if they
say
don't have
C.
it, you get to pick your sequence, which is kind of cool. Like it's kind of helped me. I'm like, okay, I get Lucario next turn, then I get my Don fan, and then I'm gonna get my, you know what I mean. So it's like I get to choose. Okay, I don't know. You know what I did? I put Oak next, so that I can get Lucario and Don fan that turn. So I get my Oak, and then I play the Oak, and it draws those two cards
That's
that I
smart.
put after it. So I can say C for sure. I don't because you get Mars. I don't think it's B.
You already did
Okie
Oak.
doke. S player. S plus. I mean,
Did
and Erika.
Erica. What, B tier above Irida? Well, below Irida,
Yeah,
because it only heals
probably.
one grass Pokemon versus Irida does 40 to anyone with, not even just water type, anything with has water energy on it.
On yeah, energy on it. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I think Erica might be B tier. Yeah, like I think the 30 plus relief status is better than healing 50 specifically on a grass type. Yeah, I think around the Irida range, I think is fine. Below Irida ish. I think B tier is cool.
Okay,
Unless you want to put it like lower or higher. I'm not. I'm kind
put
of
it next
indifferent.
to it.
Like, yeah.
All right, I feel like this is a decent list, at least for the like. I really I feel like this is very accurate. It's like you have the guaranteed, you know, guaranteed support cards at the top, and then as you go
Hmm.
down, you go into the niche cards based off your deck, and then everything else is just kind of like, I want to throw my game. I feel like this is like below Great Ball. This is like, you know, Great Ball, Ultra Ball, and then this is like guaranteed, like, you know, probably Master Ball players are having these shits in their deck.
Yeah, you'll definitely see all two, four, six, eight, seven of those cards in Master Ball, then you'll see the red and the Lusamine as well. But other than that, and then I'm running Ilima, and then people are running silver. So it's like there's a mix in the B tier of some cards that are like Master Ball level, but I think that at least how I know how we feel about the game, I think we rated these cards accurately and I agree with these. Is there anything that you would change if you like I know we kind of butt heads on like Mars for example. Like, is there anything else you think we might have rated too high or too low?
Mm, I don't think so. I feel like most of these are like, I feel like it's kind of accurate. The only thing I've been thinking about a little bit more is Leaf.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
I don't really see it too much, but I do still think it's an A tier card. I still think it's A tier, but like when I see it in line with everything, it's like how many Leafs are you seeing people run? At least for
Um,
the current meta. I think A tier in general, like fundamentally A tier for meta, don't know.
I see Leaf. I get definitely in Gear Dark Tina, Giratina Darkrai, like
Hmm.
they run the Leaf so then they don't have to discard the energy from Giratina.
That's smart. Okay. Yeah, I don't have any other grievances or anything related to this. I think that this is a valid tier list, and
Hmm.
hopefully it can help somebody or people could figure out or debate what they think is actually like valid and what's not. I kind of needed this, so now I could think about it when I'm building a deck. Like, well, like you know, what support cards are gonna mean something to me. Like I'm trying to build that Togekiss, Togekiss deck, so I need Cynthia. But now I'm like, okay, do I like now I'm thinking about like the hierarchy. Like, okay, do I Professor? Then it's like too much. Like, okay, do I Professor Lillie Cynthia or do I Professor Guzma Cynthia or Professor Cynthia Lillie? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, do I want to focus on just sustaining and attacking, or do I want to uh uh disrupt? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm thinking like using the hierarchy to help me figure out like how do I want to play the game. And all these cards down here, I won't even touch these shits. Like, not even not even in the fucking picture.
Yeah.
But now I'm thinking like, how
No,
do I
facts.
add this? Because it's like, but S tier is Cyrus, so it's like maybe it's fuck the Sabrina, maybe it's just Oak, Cyrus, Lillie, Cynthia.
Mhm.
But then that's
Yeah.
2, 4, 5, 6, like 1 and 1.
Yeah, that's a lot of cards. And yeah, so like you said, right? Like it's stuff to think about. But you think about it this way, right? Like at least in like your Togekiss example, you hit somebody for 170, you said.
Somewhere like
Will
that,
they
yeah.
have a chance to retreat for you to Cyrus them back in?
Probably not.
So it's like probably don't even need Cyrus because you're nuking everything. So it's definitely something to think about. But it might still be good to put it in still when you don't have when you couldn't get the nuke something and they leave, then you Cyrus it back in to get the regular kill. So I think yeah, I like how you're saying like this gives you a better visualization of which cards should I be looking for to put into my deck. And you can always just try stuff out, right? Like I'm gonna try this version with Cyrus. Okay, Cyrus didn't really win me too many games. I'm gonna switch it out for Guzma instead or Sabrina instead. You know what I mean? So
Mhm.
yeah.
All right. Well, let me end it here. This was your boy Yang and Smoo on the Barry's channel, and this is the our thoughts and opinions. Still disagreed on Mars. We'll have some further discussions offline on where we think Mars is in the game. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. Any last words, Smoo?
No, GG's y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed.